we got a great show tonight. I've really I've shared the stage with many of these people off the Zoom and on the Zoom 2 times. Matter of fact, your first comedian comes to the stage. Very funny guy. I want everybody, put your hands together for my very good friend, Steven Steiner.
Hey, what is up, Funcheap tonight? Thank you so much, Chris, for having me on this show. After you just got done bashing me, I guess, as a white male. But it's cool. It's cool. I won't take it. I live alone by myself in an apartment in San Francisco, so I don't have anything. I don't have anything. What I do have, though, is I show up to these comedy shows in what I call my quarantine mullet. You might say you're Winnie the Poohing it, but I show up with business up top with the collared shirt, and then I might be Winnie the Poohing it, too. It doesn't matter, because it's off camera. It doesn't matter at all. But times are rough. I mean, COVID-19 is now playing its own version of PokemonGo, as if it caught on to trying to catch us all. Like, what's the deal? I mean, now we're just in here gaining weight.
Yeah.
And as a 30-year-old male who lives by himself, I practice what you probably call meal prep, but for me, it's lonely prep. I mean, heck, 1 pound of ground beef gives me Taco Tuesday and Taco Wednesday and Taco Thursday. I got some leftovers. Hey, Chris, when you come and rob me, there'll be some ground beef for you. That's about all I got. That's it. And a lot of comedians generally jump on here doing like dating jokes, but I don't have any bad dating stories because I'm their worst. That's how I pay it forward. Yeah. There's my white privilege for you, Chris. Anyway. But with this quarantine life, though, it's been a little bit strange. Thankfully, basketball started tonight. Baseball's going for a little bit. All right, I started talking about sports. Some of you glazed over, and I think a few of you might have left. But there were no sports for about 4 months, so you were winning. Now let's go for some equality and give us a few sports teams, right? Because watching replays of old sports games, we're just like watching the Titanic. You already know how it's going to end. Like, couldn't they go the other way? I mean, come on. But I did learn a few things, though. Like what the announcers say. Hey, yeah, this is my mic. You're welcome. Hey, the key to winning a football game is to score more points than the other team. Really? But with all this free time on my hands, I've been trying to figure out other ways to play sports. Like, what if we took those rules and put them on golf? Like, if the key to winning a golf match was to get more strokes than the next guy, maybe that's what Tiger Woods was trying to do. Too far? But that'd be like this. Hey, Tiger Woods shows up to tee off with a putter, and he hits it the wrong way. This is going to be a long day, folks. Almost as bad as the leftovers that I still have from my lonely prep. Anybody want some? But the dating world is a bit of a struggle. Because the skills that helped me find a job don't work the same in the dating world. I mean, if you find me on Tinder, you'll realize that my profile is just my previous dating experiences. It just doesn't work. Doesn't work. But then when they actually start having the conversation, it's like, what if they check references? What would that be? Here's my Rolodex of exes. I don't know. I just hope we bypass that first round interview and make it to the face-to-face conversations. Because that's when I'm packed full of dad jokes. Don't act surprised about these ones, because I might have stolen. But, commas, they give me pause. Some of you are trying to figure out the grammar joke. That's me just being punctual. You're welcome. And I solved a puzzle last week. Not to brag, but it said 3 to 4 years on the box. Success. Yeah. Oh. I should probably stop the dad jokes, though, because although Chris has kids, I don't yet. So that's just a faux pas, if you know what I mean. Ouch. Steven's getting cornier. Ah, the groans from that conversation. Oh, that's all right. I like him. My show. Some interesting things that I've been figuring out, though, is that ever since we're forced to stay inside and San Francisco isn't really getting any tourists, my IMDb profile has been dropping significantly. I mean, without all the tourists filming me walking down the street on the cable car, I'm not getting any hits. I mean, they pay $7 a pop to get the same view that I get when I stick my hand out of a bus. It's fine. That's how it rolls. That's that San Francisco tourist life. But please come back. Please come back. Our city's a little quiet. It's a little sad. Kind of like me living alone. A little sad. It's fun, though. It's really fun. I promise. Because I've been going to therapy recently to try to get some answers. But I'm just getting way more questions. Why are you here? What makes you come in today? Why do you think you feel that way? When did that start? It's like, no, that's why I'm seeing you. But when I mentioned that I have an older sister, a few things started to come together. It turns out I have YBS. It's younger brother syndrome. Yeah. I'm just the victim of my sister's role plays. That's a little gross. Keep your mind out of the gutter, guys. It's not like that. It's just one of those things to where when she starts playing dress up with watercolor paints, I just look like Joker and Shrek hooked up. And if you don't quite understand that visual, I'll give you a description. It's like laced up weird heels that we found in my mom's closet. This blue, weird, kind of long dress. And then a wig that was used for a Gene Simmons costume. So fly. And then when we have a tea party at 30 years old, it's not with teacups anymore. But they're still little shot glasses. Whatever, it's fine. Just whatever it takes to fit in. That's the millennial inside me. Whatever it takes to fit in, I'll do it. Ouch. TMI. All right. Well, now that I've shared too much about myself, let's talk about some unrelated topics. Let's see. Let's go back to talking about sports. Yeah. Because I'm originally from Seattle. And for those of you who don't know, our city's not used to winning. And they just announced that we're getting an NHL team. Yeah. I see that, Green Bay Packers. Go Hawks.
Runners.
But anyway, let's talk about hockey. Because one more at a professional sports team to let our entire city down. Oh. Moment of silence for that, because I'm out of time. So thank you, Chris, for having me on. You guys have all been great. Keep enjoying the rest of the show. Let's keep that energy going.
Make some noise for Steve Steiner.